us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen.
And the Hail Mary, please.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Thank you. Amen. I wanted to do that because he always made me say that like 10 times a day and pray for me to make sure I'm okay. I'm doing okay. I may start to count it tomorrow.
Yes, you will.
But this is my true love. And it's a muscle car on top because I'm muscle cars. I just want to thank everyone who knew him and friends and family who have been with me forever. And thank everybody for helping me out in the most horrible, terrible time. And I just thank everybody. And I don't want to do the shout out, but Wendy and Anthony, they took it for the team. They were there until his last breath. And I don't know how you guys did it with me, but you guys did.
I love you.
I love you.
Love you.
Wendy, where are you?
I'm right here, baby.
Hi, honey.
I love you.
I love you too. I don't know how you guys did it with me, but you did. But anyway, I'm going to call people out if you don't jump in. I'm going to start with his cousin, David. David, and I've known David since day one, and I want some people to say some really funny, cool stories about my chulo.
Oh, yeah.
And a lot of people from work, a lot of people from Pat, freaking Patty and Julie are here. Wow, and Lydia, I just can't believe you guys are here. So let's start with Dave. Come on, say something.
I just want to say that I grew up with Al, and he's my best friend. I remember times that we had a lot of ups and downs, and he always stuck by me. And I remember the time that we went to Key West.
Key
And we stopped to take a piss by the side of the road. And we was walking, and it was so dark we couldn't see in front of us. And all of a sudden I hear, oh, achoosh! He fell from the bridge down. I had to come and rescue him. So, the only thing he was worried about is hat. When I shined the flashlight down, he was doggy paddling with his hat.
And if you know him, he wore baseball caps, and as he got older, he had beaners. Remember all those beaners? And then he had fedoras, so he kind of moved up.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss him dearly. And I don't know what else to say. He was a great guy. Sure will. God bless.
Yeah.
Jesse, come on over. Let's do the other Key West story, sweetheart. This is Jesse. We've known him for a bazillion years too. And we used to all go down to Key West every year. A couple people here. Is that a good time?
Yeah. You know, man. So we all used to get together and we'd go down to Keys every year, couples and no kids, and just have fun. One year we rented mopeds, and somebody, when the first 5 minutes we got the mopeds, the guy said, "Hey, by the way, don't go on the sand with these on the beach." That was the first thing he said to us. In my head, why would he say, do we look that dumb?
I wonder why.
Like, we look like we would do that? So, we're there the second night, and we've been out all night on the main strip, and we're having fun. And, all right, it's 3 in the morning, let's go. We gotta get back to our place. I can remember Albert is leaning next to me, and we're going down the street. Literally the street and the sidewalk and the beach all ran into one. And I can always remember Al looking at me and going with the head nod. And I was like, what's up? And I see him starting to turn. And in my head, I'm like, it was like slow motion. When the front tire hit the dirt. It went 2 feet. They went 20 feet.
I flipped over the steering wheel. My legs were open. I had a skirt on, and we could just think of the rest. And they
Butt
said,
crack everywhere.
"Oh, Hal, you know,
Dirt
Hal's
all in their
like,
faces.
Sorry, baby.
Yeah, scraped up his leg on beach sand. But, you know, Albert, actually, what I dug about Albert, he's a girl. He touched more than our lives. He touched my nephew's life.
I know he did.
And he didn't even meet us. And my 10 years of vacation 10 years ago with my nephew. And, hey man, let's fly a kite. Albert got me to
Okay,
feel like
does everyone remember Al flying a kite?
Albert always flew kites.
He always has
We always had kites. Always. And I went on my first vacation with my nephew when he was 8. And me and him connected for the first time with that vacation because I really hadn't grown up. He hadn't grown up with me. To this day, he's 20 years old and still touches me. That guy.
That's a story.
That's it.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Johnny. Girls? Ladies? I may have. This is Julie. I've known him for a minute.
We went to your house there. She was like 4. She had that little Mexican. She had a little Mexican dress on that she loved. She would not get out of the dress. She had to go to the bathroom. She was in the bathroom for like 20 minutes, and Miguel was like, so I was like, baby, she's like, oh, I pooped. I'm good. I said, oh, did you wipe? She said, yes. She comes out, doo-doo all over her shirt, all over her favorite dress. So she came out, and Al gave her one of her shirts, and yep, she wiped her butt in her favorite dress.
And she used to call Maui Meowie.
Meowie.
Yeah. Oh, and then not only that, but you have a story to continue with my cat.
Did you wipe your butt in your dress too?
You did? This is Anthony. This is my girlfriend's son, and he really is my nephew, Anthony. He's staying with me now. He's living with me now. He's taking care of me, and now you get
Okay, so Starburst has a cat, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so she has this cat. I'm sitting on the couch, and I was little, so I'm eating Starburst, and the cat comes up. He's sitting next to me, staring at
It's
me.
a girl now.
Okay, the cat.
Luna.
No, not Luna. It was Maui.
Maui. So the cat's staring at me, and I'm like, "What's up, cat?" You know, and she's showing me and whatnot, and I'm eating Starburst, so I got Starburst. I'm like, "You want one?" And the cat swiped at me. You got the scar that I have right here on my lip is from her cat. Cat smacked me. Yeah, the cat smacked me. I deserved it. I was teasing her with Starburst.
Wait, you sure that wasn't Harley? Do you remember?
Harley.
You remember Harley?
No, I know. He terrorized everybody.
He ninja attacked me out of a bush.
I know.
You know, Al was great. I've known Al again since ever since I can remember. Some of you that are here, you know, that have known them forever as well. Know my mom, Michelle. You know,
AKA Puerto Rican Michelle, because I used to have another friend, Bert Michelle, because she was white as anything, and every time she go in the sun, she turned red. So there was Bert Michelle back in the day, and there was Puerto Rican Michelle. Because Al couldn't handle who was Michelle. Because we always had friends that had 2 names. There was Big George and Skinny George. Bert Michelle, there was Puerto Rican Michelle. Al couldn't grasp the concept, so everyone always had, like Lisa, still Lisa B. He's like, oh, Lisa B, that's right. It doesn't matter, you just
yeah, so me and Al always been my aunt and uncle. You know, he's a great guy. I miss him very much, and I'm glad I could be here for him here. You know, it's the best thing that's happened to me in a very long time. So, and that's about it. You know.
Anyone else want to say anything?
I do.
Who?
Me.
Mr.
You're very afraid that I might say
Come on, John.
The holes in the floor of heaven, I apologize now.
You gotta say who you are and where you know.
My name is John Rudy. I've been friends of hers for 8 years. And my buddy, Mr. Rios, I call him. He always laughed. Mr. Rios, he freaking burst out laughing. So, 6 years ago, decided to go to the Sheryl Crow concert.
Oh my
Clearwater.
God, you tell me that story.
I have to. So, we got primed up at my house in Clearwater.
Right down. And plug your ears. If you don't wanna hear
Tailgating,
what we were
whatever you want to
doing.
call it.
We were being young.
Tailgating. So Leanne shows up with a chilled bottle of Cafe Patron,
Everyone knows you, we can't make a patrol.
which Al and I both happen to like very much. So we did that. Did other things I won't bring up right now. Went to the concert. They had 2 warm-up bands and were pretty good. They were really good, actually.
Yes.
Sheryl Crow came out and just lit the place up. She was awesome. So about halfway through it, Al had a good buzz going. And he was tired. So we're standing, about halfway back, and there's some little spot to sit down. Al goes, he sits right down, looks to his left, there's a full bag of kettle popcorn sitting there. So he just starts munching it. I'm like, I know it ain't his, he didn't go anywhere. With a couple next to them was their popcorn. They start laughing. She and I are like pissing our pants. He's like, what?
He had the munchies, guys.
So we laughed so hard, but that couple became very good friends of ours.
I know.
They live on
All
Daytona Beach right now.
All because Al ate them.
Because Al ate that goddamn popcorn. So we got good friends just because Al was Al and I love him.
I know when he was
I'm gonna miss him so much. I will miss him forever. Oh,
The Doom Buggy birthday night.
Oh, the Doom Buggy? I know.
we got a lot of stories.
Anyone else? Lonnie, before I call you out.
I don't know yet because there's so many.
Yeah, lots of stories.
Anyone else want to say anything?
Yeah, Lee and I do.
Mark, come on out.
You know, we all know Al was very talented, right?
Yeah, but who are you first, Mark?
I'm Mark.
That's all that matters. That's Mark.
All you need to know.
Nice to meet you, Mark. I'm an alcoholic too.
That's why
Hi, Mark. Come on, you got to do it all together. Hi, Mark.
So anyway, we know Al was very talented, right? He could sing, he could play the guitar, he could eat like no man I've ever met.
Oh, I know.
But his most amazing talent was, and I bet you don't know this, he could sweep stairs.
I'm not surprised, but we know that.
We went someplace, right, downtown Clearwater.
Oh, that's right.
And there was
Oh,
music
yeah.
playing, and I look over and he's like holding his beer. So anyway, I'm this side.
Yeah,
You're right, Mark.
And he was leaning on me,
Oh, my God.
right? And he goes, oh, I just want to hug you. I says, no, you don't. You just want to fall asleep. And I have 4-inch heels on, so I'm really short, so I'm perfect length for him to hold on. And you remember that. And Jesse, where are you, Jesse?
Right here,
Remember the time we were
right down
out
the street.
at a nightclub, and who dances falling asleep? He's like,
Leanne, it was part of the dance. Leanne, it was part of the dance.
I'm leaving his son for last, but anyone else? Tammy? No? Anyone else?
Leanne, before Al's class,
Yeah.
you could meet Mr. L. Rios once, maybe twice, and he was your best friend.
Yes, it was.
What does that say about him? You know, and he was that guy. So, dude, live up to that.
Bill, anything? No? Jimmy Newell?
That guy.
Jimmy,
Come on,
tell
Bill. Come on, Bill.
This
I got
is,
promoted to bridge face supervisor now because on the crew. He worked with me for
that was his boss.
15 years. And he's a heck of a guy to work with. Showed me a lot of stuff I didn't know. But the first time I met Al, the first time I met him when he was a temporary employee, and he found an aluminum pot on the side of the road and asked me to weld a handle for him because I was working in a welding shop, so I welded a handle on it about that long. And he gave it to him like that. And he goes, "What are you such a long handle for?" I said, "So you won't burn your hands when you're cooking." They
made fun of it, and eventually I cut it off and fixed it for him. And then one time we had a party at her house.
It was our housewarming party,
Yeah,
and I
housewarming
think some of
party.
you kids were there.
And we put some
And
signs on the
Bill,
road.
Bill, you're the one who did the sign.
I did the what?
The
That was
sign.
the other Bill.
No, it
No,
wasn't.
it's
It was
The
him.
sign, it was on the road that said it would top the dancers being on that night.
Do you remember?
The cops were to the house.
And it was on the side, but it was on the sidewalk, and
crazy.
I was like, oh my God, honey, there's cops here. And then Jimmy's like, don't worry, and you talk to them, and then, you know, they left and everything.
He was excited. I was a good man, I will miss him forever. He was a great guy, he really was.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
If you got a problem with Al, it's you.
There you go. All right, kids. Well, I am gonna have Johnny before Al. No, he's last. He's my stepson. See, I haven't changed, guys. I'm still the same.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Johnny Ramos. The young lady that's sitting here is recording. She used to hang out with Al a lot when she was very, very young.
That's his cousin.
His cousin. And Al Jr., I remember when he was just an infant, he used to come by my house. I had a walk-in apartment on Main Avenue. And we got to meet each other in '82 because someone thought that he was me. And I'm just like trying to figure out, we both had hair at the time. And it's just interesting because I was working on my car and he comes up and says, how you doing? You need any help with your car? And I said, I think I got this. And I said, it's all right, you can work with me. And he goes, what's your name? And I said, Johnny Ramos. He goes, excuse me? He said, I had a lady yelling at me on the main avenue, thinking that I was you. And I said to him,
Was it Bedford Park?
At Bedford Park. And I said, I come in, I said to him, I got a funny feeling I know who it is because she just called me. Told me she thought she was talking to somebody that was me. And then I have a twin brother, so all of us look like triplets. Sure. So my father, Al was fortunate to meet my father, my mother, all my brothers. And there was a moment of time when his grandmother, Al's mother, came over and seen all three of us together. And she's like, you gotta be kidding me. And my mother comes and grabs my dad, says, do you know who this lady is? He goes, why? He goes, because he looks too much like our children. If I find out you were doing something, I said, I'll cut it off. And I'm like, my father's like, I don't even know her. She'll verify. I never met your husband, but there's a picture somewhere floating in my older daughter's mailbox. Album thing that's all three of us against the wall with hair and with all. It's interesting because when you don't think you know somebody and you become very close, and I was talking to Al back there in the back about the good old times when Al had about 2 Camaros.
Well, if you look, there's a picture of him when he's leaning on it with ripped jeans and his hair was the. Sorry, guys.
And it was just interesting, and we just kept in contact, but for some reason when they moved down here, we dropped off for 10 years, and then somebody told, yeah, I got his number, and we got together again. And I see this gentleman like this, and now, I'm like, holy mackerel, time flies. That's awesome. But I can say this, Al, like the previous individuals that have talked, he's a hell of an individual. He'll give you the shirt off your back. You know, I know for a fact that my Father in heaven has a place for him, and he's watching over us. You know, that's all I can say. And whenever you feel that you're down and out, you look up and there's a rainbow, that's Al telling you that you got this.
How is it?
Very good.
You know, and you look at one another, he touched a lot of lives.
Sure did, man.
And this is just
Most of them
Florida.
are here.
Yeah, but I had
There's
this
about
up in New
10,000
York.
are standing in here.
I know, but I had this up in New York too. I had
It's
all my
crazy.
friends up in New York and my So I had the same thing.
And Leanne goes, who's this guy? I said, so there's people that you're going to meet that I'll know that you never met. It's just the way it is. But God bless you.
All right.
Love you. And one more thing, if it wasn't for Al and this beautiful woman, I wouldn't have got married to this beautiful woman.
That's it.
We like her too, Dennis.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you. What did you say?
They like her better than me.
Aaron, I wasn't going to say that.
That wasn't me. Keep throwing sure would.
You guys leaving?
Yes.
I'll do. Bye. Okay, thank you. Okay, I'm leaving the best for last, and this is his son Al and Junior. And said a couple of words. I'm calling you out. I know you don't like it, but you know, that's your dad. That's your pops. Okay, it's all right. It's okay. Yeah, it's okay.
It's
Yes.
okay.
No.
It's okay.
Do one story if you want to. If you don't, it's okay. Get the song ready. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna. What? I'm gonna do the song. This is a really.
I'll share one real quick while he's taking a break.
Okay.
My name's Mike. I'm not going to tell you where I worked at because people are recording. I remember.
Are you retired? I can
No, I got 13 more.
Oh, never mind. Then don't tell me.
No, I'm not going to.
Would you like me to stop recording?
No, you can record. I'm just not going to mention where I work. My very first day there at the yard, I come pulling in, and you had one gate you go in, the other gate you go out. So I'm in the turning lane, I pull in there, and I sit in the back, so I don't take somebody's parking spot. And when I find an empty one, I parked in it. So I'm getting in the turning lane, I'm looking at it. Got parking, no kids here. What the fuck is that? It's this guy, he's rolling tires out the front gate.
The love of God.
So I go in there like park. And the bell rings, I find a parking spot, and I go inside. I was sitting here, Al was sitting next to me, and it was Jimmy Worthington, and I forget the other guy's name that was there. I was sitting there, and the one guy comes over to me, looks down my ear, goes, "What did you see this morning?" I said, "Not a fucking thing." He walks away, Al goes, "You know what, you'll be all right. Don't worry about it, you'll be okay." Well, let me share one more with you. Al set me up one day. We were working together. And he had his buddy in on this. Because he used to always call me the muscle. He goes, "If I get in trouble, I'm calling you." Right? So he goes up to this car that's locked. And I'm like, "What are you doing?" We're in the 7-Eleven parking lot. It's not right. What are you doing? He goes, "Don't worry about it." I said, "You can't get in there." And he goes, "I'm Puerto Rican." He goes, he goes to the van and gets the Slim Jim out of the van. He goes, "I never leave home without it. It's like my MasterCard." So he goes to this car. I'm standing by the van. I'm like, "He's gonna fucking get us arrested. What the hell's he doing?" He's in it, pops the lock. So the guy comes running from the back of the store. And I see him coming running up to Al, and I'm like, "I can't let this happen." So I go over there. He's running this way. I put my arm up, and Al grabs my arm. Says, "No, don't do it." He goes, "We're just playing a joke on you. I'll get ready to clothesline the guy." Al set it all up. He put me on the spot. But I remember, Jimmy remember this. We'd get in, we'd be sitting there at the end of the day. Daddy-O, I'm sure you heard that name, he'd be sitting on the other side. "Hey, Daddy-O," Al didn't even say it. Al would go, "Yes, I did. That's that old man over there. He said, 'Come over here, you got Puerto Rican." They'd be going, just playing back and forth all the time. But yeah, Al was a really good guy. He will definitely be missed.
Absolutely.
I was looking at some of the pictures up here, and I think I've seen, when did he come down for pizza? Remember him and Rick came down?
Yeah. I think it was last year. I think it was in June of last year.
Yeah, he came down and he drove with Rick all the way down to Manatee, where I work at now. And we all got together and had pizza, so that was really nice. I got to see him again. So that was really good. But Al, I know you're up there, buddy, and I know you're looking down on us. We love you and we miss you. That's all I got to say.
Thank you so much.
Just don't mention that anywhere I work.
Well,
People be looking for the tires.
Yeah. Huh? Oh, go. Oh my goodness, thank God.
Hi, I'm Erin, aka Blondie. and I had the good fortune of naming Al Alibaba. How the good fortune, I was lucky enough to be hers and Al's next door neighbor for many, many years, and then it was fun and kept traveling to live by each other and work with each other. And so many stories, so many parties, so many parties. Like, Al has favorite, like, used to have I like favorite stories about my haircut string on fire with, yeah, you. Like, he's like, hey, you remember your hair caught on fire? Like, how do I forget that? That was actually in front of our last conversation. Yeah, hey, Lonnie, you remember your hair caught on fire? I'm like, yeah. It's really good stuff. I just want to say that I love you guys. You guys have been my best friends for so many years. Fellas and the kids, aunts and uncles. Watching them grow up, Dusty grow up.
I saw you when you were born. Yeah. And how old are you now?
21.
21. Yeah.
I just want to say I love you very much.
Way to go. I think Ed liked you too, Aaron, and that's tough to
I'm
say.
blondie, it wasn't
When you
Aaron,
like
it
your
was
wife's
blondie.
girlfriend, that's a pretty good kudo.
Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is thank you for everyone being patient. I'm going to do a song that my his friend Rick, Richard from the DOT. He lives up in Rhode Island, and when I went up with my sister and the family up to Block Island, the family vacation. I was supposed to come with us when we passed. So Rick and Cheryl met us, and the day he came back, this song came on, and it's a really weird name group. It's called Five
Finger Death
Punch. Five Finger Death Punch. And the song was called Brighter Side of Day. But I'm gonna play it, and it is. You know this song? You do? So you already get ready to cry. Okay. So it's a very emotional song, and basically what it is it's Al singing to me and writing this to me. So
I'm writing this in case I moved along.
Oh my God. All right. We're gonna do a shot. His favorite thing is rum chata. Come on. Come and get one.
Grab a shot.
The tiniest shot. Emilio. It's good for you, by the way.
We've done a few of these.
Okay, everyone, get the shot.
Yeah.
You guys got one? You guys coming back here, Mr. Ed? Mommy, you want one? Hello?
Others no.
No one do it yet. Hold on.
Wait.
Thank you, Kyla. Everybody? Yes. Oh, wow. Look, we have more. Virgil. Yes? No? Jesse? Shot? Oh, sorry. Everyone? Okay? Anyway, salute to Chulo, my baby cakes. I love you. And always visit us and be with us forever.
Papi Chulo.
See you in our dreams.
Bye-bye. Thank you. Now, get the food in.
That's sweet as can be.